Department of Health, 39% of high school seniors report drinking alcohol. 3% report using marijuana, and 16% report smoking cigarettes. Drug abuse among youth crosses all gender, races, socioeconomic backgrounds, and religions. It can happen in any home. The abuse of drugs and alcohol is an increasing problem for young people between the ages of 12 and 21. In a study conducted by the National Center on Addiction and Abuse, it was found that teen smoking, drinking, the misuse of prescription and illegal drugs are reaching an epidemic proportion. There was the alarming increase in drug and alcohol abuse. Peer pressure, lack of parental supervision, and the media are just a few causes. Today's teens are educated and aware of the dangers involved in alcohol and implement education programs. Education is not always enough to help young people avoid danger. So what more can we do? The most common reason young people begin using drugs and alcohol is peer pressure. Many teens see using drugs and alcohol as a way to have fun and to fit in with their friends. They are introduced to drinking and alcohol at parties. They want to go along with the crowd. Parents should get to know their children's friends, know their child's whereabouts, and monitor their activities. Have them check in with you at agreed times. Ask the important questions. Who will you be with? What time will you be there? And when will you leave? And also make sure you know what adults will be there. Some kids begin to use alcohol because they have easy homes. Parents who drink socially unknowingly tell children that it is okay. When a young person has access to alcohol within the home, combined with a lack of parental supervision, you have a recipe for disaster. The media is another leading cause. Young people buy messages that drug and alcohol abuse is normal. Television shows portray drug and alcohol use as part of everyday life. Celebrities who act as role models for young people are often pictured in the tabloids partying and drinking. Music lyrics and songs that glorify using drugs and alcohol. The ads that are put out by the alcohol industry depict drinking as a way to escape problems. They show that it's a way to become popular and that it's relaxing. Here are just a few examples. In this, the mountains, a nice serene scene, and it says, "One day you will," giving the idea that you can relax, you can have a nice environment when you're drinking. This one shows a young couple who is playing pool. On the other side, they are dancing. Endless opportunities, giving the idea that if you drink, you'll have endless opportunities. You can do what you want. This one shows two beautiful young women and a guy who are on a yacht, and it says success is very demanding. And then under here it says success is great, it is fun. So message that this is sending to young people. Oftentimes adolescents don't have the maturity to distinguish between reality and what is being portrayed in the media and in ads. So as a parent, what we can do to help our young people overcome the temptation for drugs and alcohol, first, it's important that young people have positive role models to look up to. If we are those positive role models for our teens, they are less likely to look to the media for role models. Parents need to become educated about the signs of drug and alcohol abuse. This way we can intervene if there is a problem. Parents need to take time to set expectations and guidelines for their children. Spend time with your children. Get to know them. Teach them and talk to them often. The more you talk to them, the more comfortable they will be confiding in you. Proverbs 22:6 says, "Train up a child in the way that they should go, and when he is old, he will not depart from it." As Latter-day Saints, we have the additional blessing of the word of wisdom, which is recorded. The Lord has promised, as we follow the word of wisdom, we will have help, protection, knowledge, and wisdom. It is our responsibility as a parent to teach our children to follow the concepts in the word of wisdom. As we do, our children will be blessed to have the additional protection and freedom from the temptations of drug and alcohol.